just want to start by thanking you so much for giving me this opportunity to chat with you. So, Andre, I met you at the Playford Authors Market, and you did such a fantastic job selling the box of goodies, the immersive experience. I was so interested, but I was trying to be good and set myself a limit of I'm not going to spend any more than this, and I just couldn't get it. But I had so much FOMO on the way home going, really wish I got that box. And funny enough, I called my mum and I was telling her about the box and how cool I thought it was. She was like, why didn't you get that? That's so cool. And I'm like, why didn't I get that? That is so good. So you did a fantastic job at not only selling the book, but selling the immersive experience as well. So thank you so much for making that available on your website. And then for you two just to reach out and be like, hey, do you want it signed? I don't know if you know this, but I have a massive weakness for signed editions. So you just knew that weakness, went, hey, do you want this? So, and then the fact you've offered to set up this chat and let me have this opportunity, I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Yeah, no, that's a pleasure.
Excellent. So I wanted to start with, when did you start writing?
Well, both of us studied 2018, 17, around about there. We did some studies and stuff, so we helped edit each other's work for uni and stuff. And then from there, probably around COVID time, I started writing a little bit. And last year, when was it? When did we start with this book?
June.
Yeah, so in June last year, we actually started writing this book, and that's when things kicked off for our author path that we took. But yeah, so sort of wrote from 2020-ish when COVID started, just a little bit of private writing, and then it all sort of happened from there.
Oh, fantastic. And when did you start writing together? Was it in 2019 with COVID that you started writing together, or were you both separately authors who came together to write a book?
So in 2020, I actually for her birthday, I wrote her a book because I know she loved reading and stuff. So I started just writing a little bit. It wasn't any good. I'm not sure if it was good or not, but so that's where we actually officially started writing fiction, but it was more privately. And then when we started with Love and Shadows, that's where we started working together. We launched our business and just started working together from there.
Oh, beautiful. That's a lovely story. And I'm sure it was really good. Was it really good in your opinion?
It was. Some of my friends want to read it, but Honor says there's still a lot of, now that we know what we're doing, there's still a lot of work to change it, to have a full-blown series.
Yeah.
And he's still writing on it, so I'm still waiting for the end.
Oh, no, so
we first have to finish. We first have to finish the Denari series, and then I might look at finishing that.
Well, don't leave it on a cliffhanger for too long. It makes it so much harder. What would you say are the benefits of writing with a writing partner versus writing by yourself? You mentioned that you've edited each other's work before, which was obviously really useful for feedback and constructive criticism. But what is it like writing together? Like, is it a lot better than writing by yourself, or is it a challenge?
I think it's both. The challenge part is usually when he wants to write or edit and I want to talk. And then he was like, if I have to read this the first time, that's usually what happens. But for me, writing together, I like the idea of I will write something and he will say, this doesn't work for me. I can't see what you're trying to write. Or when he writes something, I was like, this isn't working when I want to imagine it. It's not working in my mind. I don't know what you're trying to say. So what are you trying to tell me? So then I get the male perspective, he gets a female perspective, and we can change it and form it that we can get a better vision and envision it better, that of what we want to say of characters and feelings and emotions and just descriptions of things as well, I think. Because in my head sometimes something works and it's like, yeah, this is what it looks like, this is what I'm going to say it looks like, and it was there, yeah, what does that look like? Like, yeah, okay, that doesn't work. So that's a benefit of it.
And what about yourself, Andre? How do you find it?
Yeah, look, for me, it's fun writing together. Writing alone, I guess it's not really any different for me personally. But writing together, it's fun. I mean, something we enjoy doing together, and you grow together, and you find ways of expressing yourself in different ways and bouncing ideas off each other. there are challenges. I mean, they are probably with the editing phase when
I want to talk.
when she wants to talk or I want to talk, and then we irritate each other a bit. But the writing itself, that's fun if while we're doing that together.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear.
Or when Andre is busy with the order, I tell him something's missing. He's like, what? I was like, I don't know, just something. And he's like, you have to give me more. And I was like, I don't know.
I love that because that's such a reader reaction sometimes. Be like, something's missing. What is it? I don't know, but there's something missing. So no, lovely to hear. What a great dynamic. Where did the idea for this story come from?
Yeah. So initially it was going to be a rom-com. It started off as a rom-com. We had an idea for it and everything. And then Andre got a bit bored along the way. He's more of a fantasy person. And then he started bringing fantasy elements and things in it. And it developed into a fantasy series. So when we started Love and Shadows, we had no idea where it would go, where it would end, nothing. So we had an idea of the romance we wanted to write, and that was it. So as we went along, we developed, the characters came, the characters changed, and things changed what we thought they would be, wasn't, and new things came in. So yeah.
Yeah, it just sort of took a mind of its own, I guess.
I like that because the characters develop on their own. They take their own journey.
No, that's a great way of doing it. And I'm a huge fantasy fan, so I'm glad it went in that direction personally. So sorry about that. Rom-coms are great, but give me a fantasy rom-com and I'm in.
Yeah.
What made you think of doing the immersive box? Because that's what really got me, and I was so fascinated by it. What made you think of doing that with this book?
So we just like people to experience the story the way we experience it. So we've got this idea in our mind as we're writing. We want people to experience that to the fullest. And the immersive box, it's an element that helps draw people into the story a lot better. And that's really what we want. We want people to feel that story that the way we feel it and the way we see it and read it.
I honestly, it is such a great idea. But I was wondering, is there a particular order we should explore the items within the box? Because I remember there being a couple of different items in there, and I'm just wondering, is there like parts of the book that specifically we should use them with, or is it just as we're reading?
So you can do it in different ways. So I'll put in a little note that tells you this page, this chapter, look at this. There will be stickers on it and they will guide you, or you can just jump in and as you go, just explore and see where it takes you. So it depends on you as a reader. If you want it structured, you can. If you don't want to, it's up to you.
Yeah, book 2 would probably be a little bit more guided because there's certain sense and things that's gonna draw you into the mystery and the horror bits a bit better. If you sort of explore it with the immersive side. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how people experience that.
Yeah, 100%. And actually that leads me to my next question, which was going to be, what are you most excited about your next book release? Because I know it's coming out super, super soon. So I've ordered the immersive book for book 1, but I know book 2 is coming out soon. So what are you looking forward to with that?
Yeah, so book 1 is just a step in the fantasy mystery world. You sort of got the elevator pitch at the author's market. Book 2 is really a plunge into that world. It's it gave us chance to really flex our fantasy muscles and really develop that part of the world. So it's twice the size of book 1. So there's a lot of reading, a lot of exploring. Probably all the dimensions. I like to add dimensions and layers to the book, so you don't just read it. You can read it, but there's layers. So every time you read it, you find something new. So you can come back to the book, read it again and again and again, and you'll just enjoy it. And book 2's got a lot of that. It's got the artwork, it's got the immersive experience. We've added like hidden phrases again. So book 1 had hidden phrases. You'll see that when you read it. And little phrases that if you put it in Google Translate, it'll give you a little message if you add them all together in the end.
So you'll see at the end of the chapters, there's this little grayed out bit. Oh, there's a grayed out bit.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of once he's speaking about it, you can translate.
Yeah.
But also with book 2, he added, he created a language. So at the back of the book, there's like a diary entry that can guide you to translate it. But there's a new language in there that you will see bits and pieces of it coming out. And with book one, there was we had a riddle competition at the start. That's what got everyone started. So there was a riddle that had a start and there was a prize on the line. And I know some of my friends spent weeks and didn't sleep a lot, and they tried to solve the riddle, and there was a big surprise that you won it at the end. But with book two, there's a taster riddle currently on Andre's social media, and then there will be another one that comes out when the books are sent out as well.
Oh, that is.
So the one on social media, that's just a warm up. The official riddle that'll come with a book box or the book when you order it, and that's going to also have a nice big prize at the end for whoever is able to solve it.
That's such a cool idea. It's not going to be me, but it's a really cool idea. Is there anything else you would like readers to know about book one or book two or anything like that?
Well, I think we've sort of covered everything. I mean, it's probably the main difference readers will experience with our books. You know, like I said, there's a lot of layers to it. You don't just read it once. You can come back to it every time, and you'll find something new, and you'll enjoy it the same way. You know, we've had a couple of people who read book one quite a few times, and they never got bored, which is actually was amazing to hear. And we're hoping they'll have the exact same experience for book two as well.
Well, what a huge compliment. That's so fantastic to hear. And I know you did a fantastic picture of the book. You got me hooked, so I'm so excited to read it. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. I really appreciate it. And the fact that you offered a signed book, I know it's my Achilles heel, so but I really appreciate the offer to chat about it. Did you do good sales at the market?
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was really good. Yeah, we're very grateful for the Playford Library. They did a really good job in organising it and
all the readers pitching up, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
And as an attendee, it was amazing too. I got to connect with amazing other local authors that I haven't heard of before. So I know as a reader, I really, really appreciated it. The more we can support our local Australian authors, especially our Adelaide authors, is so important. And I look forward to receiving my immersive book. And I will follow the instructions, I promise. I'm not going to just dive into it. I will. I need my guide. I will follow my guide. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Lovely to chat with you both, and lovely to see you again. Bye.
Bye.